Sentence presenting. How do we present sentence when we are talking about the syntax, right? So syntax or syntactic analysis may be defined as determining the relevant component parts of a sentence, that what are the component parts of a sentence, right? And describing these parts grammatically. What is this? Noun, verb, adjective, adverb, or etc. What are they? The component parts of a sentence are called constituents, right? So we'll be using this constituents. Syntax involves the two closely related tasks of breaking down the sentence into constituents, assigning some grammatical label to each constituent, stating what type of constituent it is and what grammatical function it has. So two things: what type of constituent it is, for example, noun, verb, adjective, and what grammatical function, subject, verb, object, direct object, indirect object, adverb, etc. By function we mean this. This definition of syntax implies that we start from what is regarded as the largest unit of syntactic description, the sentence, and proceed until we arrive at the smallest meaningful unit, morpheme. This is called top to bottom analysis. If we start analyzing the sentence from sentence, clause, phrase, word, and morpheme, this is top to bottom approach. The unit smaller than the sentence will be referred to as clause, phrases, word, morpheme, etc. We might also look at the sentence the other way around, from bottom to top, right? And say that constituent at different levels can combine to form increasingly larger units: morpheme, words, word, phrases, clauses, sentence, right, as a whole. Constituents are like building blocks which pattern in certain ways to form larger and larger units, the largest unit being the sentence. Each constituent, except the smallest, can be broken down into the component. Obviously, we cannot break down morpheme. The purpose of doing syntax is to discover the ways in which constituents combine to form the structure of the sentence. For example, we adopt the traditional hierarchical pattern of the sentence or the sentence constituent shown in this diagram, right? So we can say sentence, clause, phrase, word, and morpheme, or morpheme, word, phrase, clause, and sentence. You can see the double arrow from right to left and left to right, right? So this way we can, this double pointed arrow can indicate that both top to down and down to top approach. The arrows pointing to the right indicates that a sentence may consist of one or more than one clause, and similarly phrase, etc., phrase, words, etc. Conversely, as indicated by the arrows pointing to the left, we might say that one or more than one morpheme may constitute a word, and one or more than one word may constitute a phrase, and similarly we can go on and on. A clause may contain one or more constituent clauses, and that a phrase may contain one or more constituent phrases or clauses. To illustrate this hierarchical structure of sentence, let's look at this sentence. The snake killed the rat and swallowed it. This is one sentence, but this one sentence consists of two clauses. Clause 1, the snake killed the rat, and clause 2, swallowed it. Two coordinate clauses, as we just said, right? So the second clause has a reduced form, swallowed it, but actually if we enlarge it, complete it, we can say it swallowed it, right? It refers to rat. The snake killed the rat. It consists of two phrases. Swallowed it consists of one phrase, that is a verb phrase. One noun phrase, we have the snake. Two verb phrase. Each phrase is made up of words. Sentence 1 contains 8 words, including the coordinator, and each word consists of one or more morpheme. For example, the, snake, rat, and are one morphemed words, and killed and swallowed are two morphemed word, kill and ed, and swallow and ed, right? The snake rat, etc. are full words and morphemes at the same time. For example, snake is single morpheme, but it's also one word. Similarly, rat, and the word and morpheme boundaries sometimes coincide. That the same can be a morpheme as well as a word. The two morphemes of killed and swallowed are kill and ed, and swallow and ed. So they consist of two morphemes. So this is how we make the traditional hierarchical structure of the sentence. And we look at the constituent, that from whether we go from bottom to top or top to bottom, from sentence to morpheme or morpheme to sentence, we can segregate all the constituents found in a sentence.